Looking at the timeline now, if Alexandria City Council does sign off and the plan falls into place, this project is expected to break ground sometime in 2025 and open in late 2028. All right, now we learned today D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser and Monumental have been in talks for months about this potential move. The mayor put forth a counter proposal trying to keep the teams in the district. In that proposal, a $500 million investment to modernize Capital One Arena and revive downtown D.C. But that was $100 million short of what Monumental had asked for.
Despite today's announcement, though, Bowser does say that she is holding out hope that the teams will stay in the district, that Leonsis has the option of choosing between an urban or a suburban setting, and she thinks that fans would much prefer the city.
Washington, D.C. team should play in Washington, D.C. The National Landing Wizards doesn't quite have the same ring. This is what I know about cities. People love real cities. They are hubs of history and culture and energy, and that will continue to be the case.
Let's continue our team coverage tonight on DC News Now with Marielle Carbone joining us live outside of the Capital One Arena there. It was the first Wizards game since the news was announced.
Hey, Marielle, good evening. Like the mayor just said, a lot of fans really that you talked to not happy about this.
Yeah, Chris, they're not. They want to see this team stay here, but fans did tell me if you're a true fan of the Wizards or the Capitals, you are still going to go to those games. Just might be a little less depending on where you live. An overwhelming response from fans tonight.
Hopefully they can reconsider.
I hope they don't do it.
I don't feel like this arena is old.
Keep the Washington Wizards and the Capitals in D.C.
Welcome to Capital One Arena.
Wednesday, fans flocked inside Capital One Arena for the first Wizards game since Monumental Sports, which owns both the NBA and the NHL teams, announced plans to relocate to Potomac Yard, Virginia.
It's disheartening. When you think about the Washington Wizards, you think about D.C.
Nicholas Johnson is a huge Wizards fan, but he travels into D.C. from Baltimore. So a move across the Potomac to Alexandria.
Will that impact maybe how many games we go to? Absolutely.
It's the same for Dennis Adams.
I live in the Maryland suburbs, and it's really not convenient for me to move to Alexandria for a game. I don't want to take 20 stops on a metro.
He says he was surprised to hear the news.
Shocked. This is my first year of doing a lot of games, and I was really planning to make it a lifestyle change, and I'm not going to be doing that if it goes to Alexandria.
I'm fine with it either way.
For Shireen Alwood, who lives in Tyson's Corner, the move doesn't make a huge difference. But Tyler Novak says it'll change the dynamic of attending a game.
For me, I like coming out to D.C. and making like a trip, more of a trip out of it.
Still, at the end of the day, Johnson says the fandom will follow.
Absolutely. I will be making the trip to Virginia no matter what. Once a Wizards fan, always a Wizards fan.
And of course, as we've said, this is not a finalized done deal yet, and the mayor is saying that D.C. is still in the game for this. Fans, of course, as you heard, still holding out hope that D.C. could remain the home for those two teams. Chris and Susan.
I like what that fan said. Once a Wizards fan, always a Wizards fan. Marielle, Monumental also owns the WNBA's Washington Mystics team. They play at the Entertainment and Sports Arena in Southeast D.C. So will that be changing at all?
Well, right now, Monumental is saying that the intention is to make Capital One Arena the home for the Mystics, meaning they would stay here in D.C. That is the goal of all of this. They say it would be to continue to invest in Capital One Arena and maintain its standing as a premier sports and entertainment destination.